Good day and welcome to Conversations with Seniors. It's a half-an-hour interview segment with some of the most interesting persons in Trinidad and Tobago. My name is Soini Gray and I have with me Nadia Batson, who's a singer, songwriter, and now Monday wear designer. Hi Nadia, thank you for coming on the program with us today.
No problem.
Let's start with Himaya.
Okay.
Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Himaya.
Himaya.
Yes.
What is Himaya?
It's so funny how Himaya came about. I'm always making up words all the time. It's probably just because I'm a writer, so I'm always trying to see if I can get words added to the Oxford Dictionary somehow. That's another story. But I'm always making up words, and I was trying to find a name for the Monday Wear collection. And I actually came up with Himaya. You know, I thought that sounds nice.
It's really nice. But what does the name mean to you?
But that's the thing. The name to me was supposed to just encompass inclusion, sexiness, classiness.
Which we get from the pieces.
Right. And then my manager, who's always arguing with me about making up words, I decided to go online to see if Himaya is really a word.
Right.
And as it turns out, Himaya means the empire in Swahili. Get out. Yes.
So what came first, the designs or the name?
The designs.
So the designs just coordinated with this made-up name that all of a sudden just fits so perfectly?
Yes, that's exactly what happened. So the designs came first. Because I'm not a good artist at all. So I sat with a friend and we tried to sketch out just the ideas that I had in my head. And then I took my sketches to mass genius, designing genius, David Dewar. And he actually brought these pieces to life. I always give him full credit because he understood what my vision was. I explained to him, you know, about wanting to do a line that strikes that balance between sexy and classy. And, you know, I want to have to cater to a wider range of body types. And I want all women to feel hella sexy on the road. And so he was the one who was actually able to tell me, you know what, we should put some fringe here or some gems here, or, you know, and he really brought the pieces to life. So I always give him full credit for that. Like I said, Himaya, it was just so coincidental that Himaya is a word in Swahili, which means the empire. And I felt that was good karma too, so you know.
Very good karma. very good karma.
Yes.
So talk to me about how many sections you have in Himaya. How many different designs?
5.
And so name them for me and describe each one, you know, or the thinking behind each one. Because I think most people know what we're talking about, because when it debuted, my timeline just went mad.
It was insane. According to a friend of mine right now, I am social media. Himaya is social media right now. So there's Malkia. Malkia is with the red fringe. Nice cutouts.
What was he thinking? What does Malkia mean? Or is that another made-up name?
No, Malkia means the queen. Yeah.
Very
Malkia,
regal.
Yes. And then we have Maisha.
Yes.
I always like the idea of putting like knitted mesh with fabric.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then I always wondered, how would long sleeves look on the road? Like, you know, that's something people would hardly ever do.
Just a little variety to the Monday wear aesthetic.
Yes.
You know?
And that one is the orange and gold and really nice bronzy copper colors. Then I have Cool, which is 2-piece, but it's a high-waisted bottom piece. Very beautiful colors, vibrant, you know, like teal blues and pinks, and that one is getting a lot of
attention on social media.
A lot of attention. We also have Baraka. Baraka is black and white, and again, I have to credit David on this one because when he was the one who chose that fabric, and I was like, you sure about this fabric for Baraka? And he was like, Nads, listen, you see this? this is going to work, and it did. It did. It's so beautiful. It's a black and white with black kind of ombre fringe to the front. And last but not least, what do we have? We have a hadi.
Yes.
A hadi. Very fun. A hadi is my fun piece. And there are a lot of gems coming straight up the center, and so the whole line is just, it's very vibrant and colorful and fun, and
you're moving into a different genre in the carnival, because we know you as a singer-songwriter, which is already, you're multi-hyphenate, you're doing a lot of work, and now you decided to add Monday wear design to the mix.
Yeah.
You know, which is interesting because, you know, people are talking about the bikini and beads, carnival and mass and whatever, and the Monday wear. But I realize a lot of people are maybe dipping their toes into the bringing out a band water, because I think Himaya could be a band, could be a legit band for carnival.
You need to join the line with that, girl, because everyone is begging me to turn Himaya into a band. But like I keep explaining, you can't just have a band, you know. It's a whole different monster. No, you have to have permission to have a band, and it's a whole, you know, it's infrastructure that you have to put in place. It's not like I could just wake up and say, I'm gonna have a band. It doesn't work that way. Of course, that's something I would look to probably get involved
that could be a future goal.
In the future.
Ronnie McIntosh
is
doing really well.
For sure.
He's not a large band when I think he's medium.
He's large.
He's large.
He's large.
This was Tears of, is the large band winner for this year. But when he started, I think I don't even know if he did small, medium, you know, so there was a process, so I can see where you have to think.
Of course, and I decided I did a lot of research when it came to Himaya, because the reason why I even started this is because of me. I love the designs that I see online, especially with Monday, because if you're a masquerader, you know, Monday is the day with all the vibes. Everybody knows that. Hence the reason why I have that hashtag respect the Monday, because it's like Monday can now easily rival Tuesday, easily, and just in terms of having all the vibes on the road. And I love all of the Monday wear designs, but I can't wear it. It doesn't suit my body type. And I recognize that a lot of women shared my sentiment.
A lot of customization.
You know? They would go, like I went online, I started, you know, looking at comments from masqueraders, and they were like, oh God, I love this so much, but I can't wear this. You know, some of them have a tummy, or, you know, my arms, and I was like, you know what? I need to fix this.
Is it possible that Monday wear kind of came out not just for our need to design and all of that, but the costumes started to get smaller? So maybe Monday wear is a way of us, you know, having the costuming, but a little more covered up, or a different variety.
Himaya certainly is. I wanted to appeal to women who, it's not only full-figured women, but there are some women who are slender women who just don't like being as revealing on the road. But they still want to look really sexy. How do we strike that balance? And I think that's one of the main reasons why Himaya is getting such a phenomenal response, because it is the perfect balance. Because you're still going to look amazing on the road, but you're going to look classy as well.
And then the name is also a Swahili name.
Yeah.
And the prints are very Afrocentric.
Yes.
And I realize Afrocentric patterns, the Ankara prints, are really, really popular. And I think that's, also attributed to a lot of the interest and the buzz. They were just very gorgeous, but also, you know, had those bright, loud prints that we recognize as Afrocentric.
Yes.
You know, and so I think that was really, really lovely.
Yeah.
But I was saying when we were talking earlier that I think they would make really nice swimsuits.
Well, that's the thing. This is actually the first leg of it. I do plan to have a swimwear line.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. So this could actually be considered Himaya Curves, but I plan on launching Himaya Waves, which is probably after Carnival. So right now I'm designing. just swimsuits, again, that could just cater to a wider range of body types, and that's it.
So you're branching out in the carnival, possibly entering design. What does this mean for singer-songwriter Nadia Batson? Because, you came in and I've had many people singing, I guess what's your theme song?
Right.
Nadia? I am not going to try and sing it because I don't have your vocals.
That's who I am, it's just who I am. I'm a writer, and I'm an entertainer, a singer. I could do that in my sleep. So it's not gonna affect that.
This is not going to take away from that.
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay, good, because I was gonna let's talk about how you got into performing. How did music find you, or were you always of music?
I was always involved in the arts. My mom is a songwriter, as a writer actually. She used to write short stories and poems, and she would always give people this story about or the fact that I could read at the age of 3, like fluent. Yeah. And write. So I used to sit next to her and write like little poems. You like this, mommy? You like this? So I've been doing this for a long time. And then I was with a group and we won Party Time. Do you remember Party Time in 1995?
Party Time is what you used to have to do on a Saturday. Even if you couldn't go, you had to watch it.
Yeah,
we might be revealing it just a little bit, but Party Time was an essential.
Yeah, for sure. So we won Party Time in 1995, and a lot of soca artists started contacting the group to sing like background vocals and
you
studio.
would have been around how old then?
15.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you were singing backup professionally from 15, 16?
Yep.
Like who were the first?
Everybody. I've done work with Marshall, with KMC, with Destra, with listen, you name the artists. Every artist I've worked with. But they all had the same thing to say to me. Nads, you could real sing. Why are you not singing frontline? Why are you not in the front?
It took you so long. It took you from 15 till you were an adult.
Yeah.
When you started singing frontline.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I started singing songs and it's either they wouldn't play or people just didn't like them. It was so weird because I would be writing songs for artists, huge, but my songs never would get off the ground. So I got kind of despondent for a while, for a few years actually, and I was like, you know what, let me just stay in the back, let me just do what I'm doing. The entire industry knew Nadia Batson, go-to girl for all the background vocals.
Yes.
If you want to get a song, you could contact Nads, But
so you were making a living off of it.
Oh, for sure.
But you didn't get to perform. Right.
Yeah. And in 2006, I sang a song called One Island, and that song really launched my career. One Island I didn't even expect One Island to take off. Actually, when I released One Island, it was just like, yeah, let's do this again. Put it out.
Did you release it for Carnival or in between?
Carnival.
Right.
Carnival, 2006. But I think the following year, 2007, when I sang Caribbean Girl,
yes.
I think that's when everybody stopped and really took notice.
That's a lovely song.
Thank you so much.
That's a lovely song.
Thank you so much. Yeah. And well, the rest is history. I try to always be consistent because I strongly believe it's not about having the biggest tune in the carnival every single year, but you have to have some level of consistency. And I'm proud of myself for that because there are some artists who would have their songs are huge and then the following year, where are they? So I always advise artists, especially the upcoming ones, be consistent. That's all it's about, and just continue building your brand as you go along. Yeah.
So because you were working, but you're not doing exactly what you didn't feel that your full potential was being realized. It took you a while to start performing as a solo artist.
Yeah.
Did those years in between teach you what Nadia Batson, the performer, was?
Not at all. Not at all.
So you always knew?
No. No. As a matter of fact, in 2006, I joined Kesty Band at the end of 2005.
Right.
And we were friends, you know, before, and he was like, Nads, or, you know, come on. And I was like, dude, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. And those guys believed in me, eh? They really did. And I think being with Kesty Band for 5 years, it gave me a really nice foundation, just in terms of having that platform to be able to perform and gain the experience. You know, so when I decided to branch off and have my own band in 2011, yeah, SAS, it made
all-female soca band?
Yep. Yeah, that's right. You know, by then I was ready, you know.
What is it, but let's talk about that. What is it about working with Kes that really sort of gave you the confidence to, you know, start your own band? Because you can be a soca artist, but you don't need to have a band behind you. You could just use the backing band.
Yeah, that's very true. The thing about it is, with Kessie and I, we both, we started at the same place. And as our brands grew, the stage became smaller and smaller.
Right.
So in a 45-minute set, I wouldn't be able to do a lot of the hit songs that people want to hear. So I started getting a lot of feedback too from my fans saying, Nah, but you ain't sing Caribbean Girl, and you ain't sing da-da-da-da-da. And so I felt like, okay, Nads, I have to have a platform. I have to have a stage. And the thing about it is, the way the soca industry is set up, with a band, you tend to always get more time on stage. Whereas like a solo act, you have to do like 10, 15 minutes, get off. But with a band, I can at least have 45 minutes, you know, to an hour.
And does it work out financially? As a soca artist as opposed to a band? Because if you have a band, you have more people to pay.
Yeah, well, they just pay more.
No, but they're willing to pay more. They're willing.
Yeah, for sure.
So promoters might actually see, all right, a band makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it works.
And, you know, let's talk about women in soca. You decided to go with an all-female band. I thought women can work well together.
I don't know where people keep getting that from. And, you know, it's so sad that even women buy into that.
Yeah.
And that was one of the main reasons why I started SAS, because I needed to dispel that whole misconception that women cannot work together. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I feel like nobody questions if a guy leaves, if a male musician leaves a band in Trinidad. Nobody questions it. Oh, this one not playing with so-and-so again. Okay, cool. But if it happens in my band, you see, I tell all you, them girl and them, they can't, you know, and we have to stop that. We have to come out of that. I feel because of my personality, the way that I conduct my business, the way I interact with my musicians, I always tell them, I'm not your mom, you know, and we could talk about things as adults. We are going to have, you know, whatever issues we may have, but we could trash it out, you know, because it's another little family that you have here, you know. So, and that's just how we deal with stuff, you know.
We don't have a lot of time remaining. Apparently, we talked out this segment. So,
are you serious?
Yeah, I'm getting that sense. So, but it was so much fun talking to you. I just wanted to give you the opportunity to like. What sort of tips do you have for young soca artists, especially female soca artists coming up in this industry? Because apparently, you know, it could be a little bit of a challenge, male or female.
Yeah, well, the thing about it is,
female.
I think, as cliche as it may sound, you have to perfect your craft. And I think getting respect off stage transfers to the stage. I am certainly one of the female artists in this business. I demand my respect all the time, you know, on or off stage, all the time. Everybody know everybody's selfish, you know, I do darling, I would be. But when it comes to my work ethic, I'm on it, you know, and I think that that's something that a lot of the upcoming artists, they need to learn. It's not just about the talent, it's everything that happens, you know, behind the scenes as well, you know, especially when it comes to work ethic. And then you, of course, you have to demand your respect and all of that, and you'll get there. And just don't ever give up, ever.
Thank you so much for chatting with us, Miss Batson.
Oh, wow.
The time, I did say the time went by quickly.
Yes, it did.
All right, it's been a pleasure. This has been Conversations with C News. I'm Soini Gray. Thank you for joining us.